I thought you were looking forward to going on this tour.
I was.
No, Ned and Lois.
What, you think I'm being silly?
No, no, you're being the terrific friend that you are. But maybe your concern is being misplaced. Maybe you're projecting their separation onto ours, but it's not the same thing.
Well, I know that. It's just, I cannot believe this is happening to them. I mean, I've never, ever known two people who were more in love in my life.
Yeah, maybe. Even so, Lois made a decision and Ned's evidently accepted it. I mean, we mightn't agree with it, but it really has nothing to do with us.
You know, I'm realizing right now how much I'm really going to miss you. How lonely I'm going to be without you.
Yeah, more of a connection than you anticipated.
Maybe.
I'll let you in on a little secret. That was kind of the idea behind the suggestion about becoming my wife.
And that's why I became your wife.
Mm-hmm.
I am married to you. I feel married to you. You're my partner. Oh, I think we've actually been together long enough where I'm starting to count on little things.
Yeah. Like the feel of your breath on my back in the mornings. Or the way we fall asleep all cuddled up. After we've made incredible love.
I don't even think I remember what it's like to sleep without you anymore. What if I can't sleep? I mean, what if I just sit up all night long because I can't sleep and I wake up with bags under my eyes every morning because I miss you so much? I'm not going to do that to myself. I am mature, and I'm professional. I am new and improved. I'm going to do this. I have a contract with Lucy. I have an obligation, and you have to go do all of your mega deals or whatever it is you're going to do while I'm gone. I mean, we're a two-person entity, right? We have our lives apart, and we have our lives together, and that's the way it should be. I mean, that's why God invented the phone, right? Is that good?
That was a disgustingly adult perspective. But you know what? There is no way I'm letting you go more than 3 days without seeing you.
Really?
Yeah, I planned on it all along.
Well, thanks for telling me. 3 days? Okay, well, let's see here then. In 3 days, I will be in New Orleans. We'll be in New Orleans together. I've always wanted to go to New Orleans.
The city that never sleeps. You'll love it. There is this great oyster bar in the French Quarter.
Oh, of course there is. You've tried every oyster bar in the world.
Hell, I gave my best shot.
Will you make me a promise?
Anything.
Every night before we go to sleep, one of us has to call the other one. So that'll be the last voices we hear before we go to bed.
I promise.
This is a bad time. I thought I'd take a chance.
Come in. What can I do for you, Sonny?
Well, I was wondering about Lois. Last time I saw her, she was leaving the hospital.
She's much better. Thanks for asking.
Good, good. Justice explained to me about EOQ, the situation. For what it's worth, you can count on my support.
It's worth a lot, and I appreciate it.
I was never comfortable with what went down. Stripping you of your title was a foolish move on Edward's part. I spoke to him, by the way, and he gave me the impression you haven't exactly signed on a dotted line.
You'll probably have a message waiting for you. There's a board meeting tonight to make it official.
All right.
Since you're here, there's something else I'd like to talk to you about.
Shoot.
If you really want to see ELQ bounce back, you'll resign your seat on the board.
We were going so well there, Ned, for a minute. Why'd you go and ruin it?
Well, I'm not expecting something for nothing. I understand legitimacy is a valuable commodity for you, and I make no judgment on that. In fact, I think I can help you.
Ooh. Mm-hmm.
There's a small but profitable ELQ subsidiary that I'd be willing to exchange for your stock. It's worth a hell of a lot more than $3 million.
Ah, but less than 60, I bet.
Seems fair to me. It provides you with a legitimate cover and ELQ gets to make up a point in the minus column.
I don't know, Ned. You know, I've grown kind of fond of my little board seat. It's kind of like being a member of this exclusive club. But I tell you what, you bring by the specs of the company and I'll take a look.
Terrific.
Okay? You know, I don't want to push, but you want to give me a little hint as to what kind of business I'd be in?
Does it matter?
It matters to me.
It's a paper mill.
Oh, wow, that sounds exciting.
Well, I would think that your other line of work would provide enough of that.
Oh, good one.
One more thing.
Yeah?
Thanks to my mother and Jack's, I'm looking at some serious damage control tonight. You've already offered your vote. There's no reason to fuel the fire, not to mention subjecting you to the bedlam that usually characterizes any ELQ board meeting. Why don't you let me have your proxy?
Do you want the shirt off my back while you're at it?
Well, suit yourself. I just thought I'd spare you another corporate evening from hell.
Truthfully, I'd rather have gum work than sit through another EOQ board meeting. Proxy's yours, at least for tonight anyway.
Well, I appreciate it.
What are you gonna do about Jax and Tracy?
Dispatch them.
I like that word. It has a nice, crisp, final sound.
Okay, about your stock.
No promises. I'm gonna run it by Jason. If he's cool with it, then I'll think about it.
I can speak to him if you think it'll help.
I think I'm capable of speaking to Jason on my own there, Ned. Okay, I'll get back to you.
Sooner's better.
It always is. Now, if she's up to it, I'd like to see Lois.
Hope the little woman isn't at home. We have things to discuss.
What if she were?
Well, she could listen. It's strictly business unless you have something better in mind.
Know this, Tracy. I'd rather be dead.
Thank you. Your loss. Well, we have to discuss our next move. You got the call about the board meeting?
Yes. And I plan to attend. But as far as you're concerned, there is no we. You're on your own, Tracy.
May I interrupt you?
No, we're finished.
No, not quite. I want to see Lois.
Listen, I wanted to drop off my itinerary for you, okay? And I'm going to pick up some L&B stuff.
You going somewhere?
Yeah, promo tour.
I'll miss you.
I miss you, too. Listen, if you need me for anything, I'm a phone call away, all right? And I want you to forget that.
Thank you. Don't be surprised if I take you up on it.
Okay.
We'll have to get to the house.
Wait, what about Lois? Can I see her?
Why don't you go ahead and I'll tell him.
Tell me what?
I suppose everyone will know eventually. I'll get you that information first thing in the morning, son.
Yeah, you do. What? What is it? Is it the baby?
No, the baby's fine. Lois is gone.
What do you mean she's gone?
She left for Bensonhurst.
Till the baby's born?
No, for good. Lois and Ned broke up. I don't think he really understands the finality yet of that, but...
Wait a minute. Back up a minute. What the hell is happening?
Well, Tracy Quartermain is happening. You know, Lois was upset, and she was afraid that the way she felt about Tracy would end up hurting the baby.
Come on, Brenda. Lois is a fighter. She'd wipe the floor with Tracy.
I know, but it's not just Tracy. It's all of the Quartermains. You know, the Quartermain way of life is not what she wants for her child.
Well, I don't blame her for that, but I don't believe for 1 minute Ned would just let her go.
Well, that's what I just said. He doesn't realize the finality of the situation yet.
Okay, so you're telling me that this thing with Tracy is the final straw?
Yeah, pretty much. Sonny, ELQ's going under. I mean, did you really think that Ned was going to sit back and watch that happen? You know how smart Lois is. She knows him really well. And she knows that the bottom line is it's always going to come back down to his family and ELQ.
Which means she's probably sobbing her eyes out in her own room in Bensonhurst. While Tracy and her partner, the two people who set this thing in motion, think they're about to laugh their way to the bank.
Listen, Jax never, ever purposely wanted to hurt Lois or anyone else for that matter.
You know what they say about the road to hell.
Don't get all judgmental on
not-
me. Edward left ELQ wide open. My husband is a businessman, and he is an ELQ board member. Now, why wouldn't he try and take control if he thought he could do a better job?
I don't know. You tell me.
Well, given the same opportunity, you would do the same thing.
Don't use me to justify your husband's lousy business
you know
tactics.
Whatever. Lois made a decision. It's no one's fault. It just happened.
It must be a wonderful world you live in, Brenda. A world without responsibilities. Day-to-day existence must be easier to skate through than it is for us down here.
No. It's just a world without blame. There's a difference.
You keep telling yourself that. You actually might believe it one day.
On my own, you can't do that.
I just did.
We have a deal.
Yes, a business deal. But you couldn't let it just be that. You had to make it personal.
They're my family. How could it be anything but personal?
Remember what I said to you in the beginning, Tracy? You're gonna have to compartmentalize. But you can manage that because you got jealous of Lois and her baby. Now we all have to deal with the consequences. I hope whatever satisfaction you got out of hurting Lois was worth it.
That girl is insignificant to me.
Well, then you should have acted like it. Instead, you let besting her become more important than discretion. You let your guard down. You gave everybody time to figure out what was happening and regroup. Now, Ned's back as CEO, more determined than ever because he has anger for motivation. And he has the support of the entire board, including Sonny, I'm willing to bet. Nice partner you turned out to be.
You're acting like this is over. It's not. So they found us out. It doesn't mean that they can stop us.
Tracy, you can't sneak up on someone once you've blown a trumpet announcing your rival. This round is lost. And the next I take alone. So cut your losses and go home.
This is my home. Oh, boy, this is rich. You of all people acting so self-righteous. Well, the way I see it, you're gonna sink as low as everyone else.
Goodbye, Tracy.
Jason around?
No.
No, he was supposed to meet me.
Hey, have a seat. Man, you look like you just witnessed a very bad accident.
An accident in the making. His name is Jax.
Huh. Well, I wonder why that doesn't surprise me.
You know, this guy is an operator. He comes on slick and smooth as silk, and he's all cobra underneath.
There seems to be a lot of that going around town these days. I mean, so what did he do?
Recently? Let's see. He teamed up with Tracy in a takeover attempt aimed at EOQ, where I currently have a seat on the board, in case you didn't know. Between the two of them, they've managed to run Lois, my friend Lois, out of town permanently, from what I understand.
Wait a minute. She left Ned?
That's right.
And you care? No, I know you care about Lois, but, Ned.
Mike, Ned might not be my favorite person in the world, but he deserves to have his wife and child with him.
Yeah, well, okay. I'm not going to argue that point with you, but... Well, where does Brenda fall into this mix? I mean, she's got to be furious with Jack.
No, see, that's the thing. She's trying to find 100 ways to try to defend this guy. She's decided that loyalty is everything, and she refuses to see him for what he really is.
Yeah. Well, you did mention that she's happy with Jax.
Yeah, she wants to be, and she's ignoring the obvious, and the beat goes on. You know what Ned tried to do? He made an offer designed to get me off the board. Me. Jax is undermining the whole corporation. But I'm bad for business. What a joke, huh?
You know, I always thought there was something untrustworthy about Jax.
Yeah? You never said anything.
Yeah, you never asked.
Well, I'm asking now. What's your take on him?
He's got charm, you know. I mean, that's his weapon. He can smile or glib his way into any given situation, and while everyone is still wiping stardust out of their eyes, he's dismantled whatever it was he came for, and the guy's moved on. Still smelling of expensive aftershave. It's just a shame that Brenda's been taken in. Maybe she's blinded by love.
If Brenda wants to believe in someone bad enough, she'll convince herself that that person walks on water. I should know. All I'm saying there, Mike, is she's opening herself up for a lot of pain.
Yeah. And that's a shame, isn't it?
Damn straight. And you can't pay him enough to believe Jax is going to give up on EOQ. He'll find another way in. But until I decide to vacate my seat on the board or sell my stocks, I have a vested interest here.
So what are you going to do about it?
I spoke to Sonny myself about resigning his seat on the board, and say he wasn't interested would be an understatement.
What'd you have to do, resort to blackmail?
Maybe I caught him on a good day.
So, what's it going to cost us to get rid of him?
That little paper mill in Pennsylvania.
Huh? I like that mill.
We'll get over grandfather because that's what he needs.
Oh, my. Somebody got up on the wrong side of bed this morning. In any event, that was very good work. Now, if we could just find a way to make the other interloper disappear.
Suddenly, I'm not so sure how to let you go.
Hey, we're gonna be together every 3 days, right?
Yeah, not to mention those intimate nightly phone calls.
We talk dirty to me.
It's a very real possibility.
All right. I'm gonna be able to get through this.
Will you see Robin?
Yes, and Lois too.
I'll give them both my love.
I will. I feel like I'm losing everyone.
Yeah, well, not me. Not ever. And only physically when it comes to Lois and Robin.
I'm gonna miss you.
Another? Well, shouldn't we get you off to the airport?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you have that board meeting, huh? No, you go ahead. I'll be fine. They think that was incredibly unselfish of me.
Yeah, I stand in awe.
Me too. Hey, thank you for being in my life.
So, you're just going to let Jax do what he wants to?
Did I say that?
Hey, I'm just asking.
No, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, Mike, but I do know one thing for sure. If Jack stays on the EOQ board, I do too.
And what about Ned's offer?
I don't know the hell with his offer. I own $60 million worth of stock in that company. It's a cinch I can't trust them to look out for my interests.
So I guess that means we're going to the board meeting tonight.
Here we are. This is to Ned. And I knew that you wouldn't desert us when the chips were down.
Well, what I want to know is how you got Sonny Corinthos to consider giving up his seat on the board.
I made him an offer that with any luck he won't refuse.
All that remains now is just to to straighten up a few things with our Mr. Jacks.
I don't think Jax will be causing us any more trouble.
Mr. Jacks is here?
You're early.
Well, I had something to tell you before the others arrived. I underestimated you.
Yes, you did.
May I?
Huh? By all means, help yourself. Why would this be any different this time?
Well, gentlemen, I know when I'm licked. The siege of ELQ is over. Long live ELQ.
I'll drink to that.
Fierce in battle, gracious in defeat. What's wrong with this picture?
I assure you, Ned, there's no hidden agenda.
Memory serves me, that's how this whole thing started.
As hard as I work to bring ELQ to its knees, that's how hard I intend to work to raise it back to its former glory. To a new and stronger alliance.
Oh, is this how they play the game in the world of legitimate business? This guy tries to take down the company, and you welcome him back with open arms? What's the matter? Is my fly unzipped?
I thought we agreed that I'd vote your proxy tonight.
I changed my mind. I said I'd think over the proposal. I did. I'm not interested.
Do you mind if I ask why?
No, not at all. For one thing, I didn't realize you were planning to keep Jax on the board.
And the other thing?
You need my help.
Huh. That'll be the day.
I hate to break this to you, Edward, but thanks to Prince Charming here, you got a major union situation on your hands. And if somebody doesn't do something about it real soon, ELQ is going to lose a lot of money.
We don't need your kind of help.
Trust me, you do. And as a member of this board, I consider it my fiduciary responsibility to give it. Okay, now let's not everybody thank me at once.
Thank you, Sonny. Thank you. Be a big help.
You're welcome. I just want to let you know that I'm a team player.
Well, that's very commendable, Mr. Corinthos. But forgive us.
Mr. Corinthos, man, I must be stepping up in the world.
Well, we were in the middle of discussing some very important ELQ matters, and we...
So I heard, Edward.
There are things about corporate life that are obviously outside your ken.
Oh, I'll tell you what's outside my ken. The fact that you continue to associate with a man that has no honor.
When did you become judge and jury?
And you really don't know all the facts.
Well, then why don't you explain it to me there, Edward? Because you know where I come from? A guy tries to screw you the way Jack did. You don't just hand him a glass of champagne and welcome him into your home. Unless you intend to whack him and bury him in the garden. Now, I would assume Lila wouldn't allow that.
Well, we have come to an accommodation with Mr. Jacks.
Oh, well, that's nice for you there, Edward. But I got $60 million worth of ELQ stock that says it stinks.
Well, you're outvoted. Now, can we get on with this meeting? I'm going to call in the others.
Okay, fine. You want to get in bed with this clown, that's your business. But I'm going to watch him like a hawk.
Well, you do what you have to do.
Count on it.
Mr. Corinthos.
Hey!
How nice to see you.
It's good to see you too, Mrs. Quartermain.
Well, Edward, I hope you have better news for us tonight than you had at the last board meeting.
I do indeed. All right, everyone, let's get settled. Come around here, my dear. All right, everyone, can we quiet down, please? We have some very important company business to deal with tonight.
That's funny. That means that we still have a company, in fact.
Oh, be assured that ELQ has never been stronger.
What about the takeover?
There'll be no takeover, Grandmother.
Well, I guess it's my cue. I'm probably not the most popular person in the room at this particular moment.
Oh, hey,
but,
come on, Jax. I gotta tell you, you never really were.
Well, I'm sure many of you are wondering why I'm here.
What actually interests me is how a seemingly intelligent young man like you could get involved with my sister in a business deal, no less.
Now, it's a decided lapse in judgment, from which I'm hoping it's not too late to recover.
Well, now, you see, what Jax did was strictly business. He saw an opportunity, and he went for it. Now, the fact that he didn't succeed doesn't mean that he's entirely wrong. No, you see, ELQ had become rather complacent, and what he did served as a very useful wake-up call.
I know an answering service that'll do the same thing for about $50 a month.
For your information, Jax and Jax has worldwide resources that can be a very valuable asset to ELQ in the future, and I feel certain that Mr. Jax will give us access to those resources. That's why I've asked him to stay on as an active member of the board, for the immediate future at least. So now, if you don't mind, I would really like to move on. First, the real credit for this victory goes to Ned and Justice.
Bravo, both of you.
No. This was Ned's show. I just went along for the ride.
Fine. Which brings me to the real reason for this meeting. I propose that Ned be reinstated as CEO.
Oh, I'm so glad that you've come to your senses at last, Edward.
Well, thank you, Lila. Excuse me, dear. Now, if you wouldn't mind just calling the roll.
You're going to do this without Tracy?
Well, hopefully your sister will have good sense enough to stay very far away.
Oh, bosh, Edward. Tracy's not done anything that you haven't already done yourself.
Thank you for reminding me, dear. Go on, read that.
Edward Quartermain, how do you cast your vote?
Yay.
Alan?
Yay, and yay for Monica as well. I have her proxy. Her plane's been delayed.
Good. AJ?
So I came... yay.
Mr. Corinthus?
Yay.
Mr. Jax?
Yay.
Well, now that just leaves Tracy.
And I have her standing proxy, and I vote...
Not so fast.
Oh, here we go again.
I'll cast my own vote. Thank you very much, Daddy.
Go ahead. Suit yourself. Really doesn't matter anymore, Tracy. The vote's unanimous.
And what makes you think that I would vote so differently than the rest of you? I wasn't the one that ousted Ned from ELQ. In fact, I argued adamantly in his favor.
While you were plotting with Jax to stab me in the back.
Ned. Darling, I know you're angry with me.
That doesn't even begin to describe it.
I owe you an apology. In fact, I owe every member of this family an apology.
That include me?
I owe you a special apology, Justice, for my insensitive remarks. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to hurt anyone in the family.
Well, you never do, Tracy, but it always seems to work out that way.
I know I have very little credibility left with any of you.
Try 0.
But whatever you may think of me, I love you all very much.
Oh, please, could I just interject a little reality check here, people? My God, this is unbelievable. First she schemes with Jax to take the whole company over. And then you come in and have the gall to expect instantaneous forgiveness.
That's my sister.
Try to understand. Being away from you the last 3 years, my life has been a living hell.
If anyone needs me, I'll be over here with my violin.
Quiet, AJ. Let Tracy finish what she has to say.
Thank you, Mother. I never wanted to destroy ELQ. I was just desperate to come back, to find a place that Dylan and I could call home.
I think I'm going to be sick.
Ned, you're about to become a father. You, of all people, should understand what I'm about to say. Imagine if you and your child were told to leave here and never to return again. to spend the rest of your life knowing that everything and everyone you hold dear and cherish and love would be forever beyond your reach. All right, look, I did a terrible thing. I did a horrible thing. And I'm truly sorry. I know you're not going to forgive me, and I don't even deserve it. But as I stand here, and I look in your dear and cherished faces.
Oh, brother.
I realize just how deeply I love each and every one of you. And how empty and pathetic my life is without you.
That was very moving, Mother. Thank you for sharing. I know everyone in this room has a bone to pick with my mother, myself included. But I couldn't help being struck by what she said just now about the importance of family. It's something I've come to understand only recently. That whatever our differences, everyone in this room knows that when the chips are down, this family will line up behind them. And in that spirit, I'd like to propose a toast in honor of my mother's return to the bosom of her family. Better yet, I think I have something that expresses that sentiment even better than I can.
You are really unbelievable. You think you can do whatever you want and get away with it.
When matched against Jenny and you, it's not very difficult.
Don't underestimate me.
Let me suggest you take your advice. You may have conned my son into marrying you, and you may have wormed your way into the Quartermain family. But you and that egg you're hatching are never going to see a dime of the Quartermain money. My son, Dylan, is the Quartermain heir, and I am his seat warmer until he's old enough to claim it, making you and yours completely irrelevant. So why don't you just do everybody a big favor and go back to where you came from? The free ride is over, Missy. Disembark to the left.
To my mother, may her profound sense of family loyalty stand as a shining example to all of us.
Where is Lois?
She's still not feeling well?
I'd say they're not thinking hard enough. Wouldn't you, Jax? Sonny? Let's listen a little more.
Ned, that was a private conversation. My son, Dylan, is the Quartermain heir, and I am his seat warmer until he's old enough to claim it, making you and yours completely irrelevant. So why don't you just do everybody a big favor and go back to where you came from? The free ride is over, Missy. Disembark to the left.
You know, up until this very second, I never wanted a plug nickel for either me or my child. But if money is your weapon of choice, lady, fine. I can throw down just as dirty as you can. All our lives we hear the word hate being thrown around. I hate the peas and carrots, and I hate the rain, and I never could understand how such an ugly word could apply to another human being until this very second. Standing here in front of you right now, I get it in a major way. Because with everything I am, I hate you, lady, and I hate that wretched, self-important little brat you brought into this world. And before I see my child lose one single advantage that should come with membership to this godforsaken family, I'll see you both dead!
Lois didn't want to let on how much pain she was in front of Mother. But if you want to hear her scream in agony, I'll play you the moment when she goes to the hospital with Gloria. Show of hands?
Ned, please, you can't blame me for those contractions. She attacked me. How was I supposed to know?
Tracy! Ned, where is Lois now?
Let me put this in terms you can all understand. Profit and loss. My mother and Jax had a plan to cripple ELQ and to take what was left for themselves. And they even had your cooperation when you forced me out.
Well, folks, brace yourself. Here come the I told you so's.
He's entitled to them?
They sunk a lot of cash into this project. I'd be willing to bet that Jax made sure that the lion's share of it was hers. Your loss, our profit. Lois also had a plan. Her plan was to love me for the rest of my life and make me happy. And she was a lot more tenacious than the two of you. She fought for me against all of you. She fought for me against me. And when you all decided to kill my career, she was there, ready to give me a new one. But Lois's plan got caught in your headlights, didn't it, Mother?
Darling, you had a few harsh words. Words aren't fatal.
Lois is gone. She's moved back to Bensonhurst.
Dear God.
What? Ned, how could you let her do a thing like that?
Let her? She was afraid for our child. Could I tell her not to be?
Now, Ned, no one is more repulsed by your mother's conduct than I am. But to even think that Tracy would hurt her own grandchild was
you listening to the tape, Grandfather?
All right, Ned. Now, every one of us in this room will swear to see that no harm shall come to Lois and that baby. I'll hire armed guards to protect her if I have to.
Every one of you in this room is what my son or daughter needs protection from. Your greed, your vanity, your shallowness.
Ned, if I talked to Lois, if I promised her that...
Forgive me, Grandmother. But what power do you have in this house to promise anything? I mean, let's be honest. The price you pay for loving us all so much is complicity in all of it.
Ned, you watch your tongue and you remember to whom you're speaking.
Oh, yes. Heaven forbid anyone should tell poor old doddering Lila the truth once in every 10 years.
And besides, there's no promise and no argument anyone here could make that I didn't try making myself to keep her here.
Now, you see, Ned, we're finally getting down to the point here.
AJ, leave it alone.
Why? Why not tell the truth? I mean, let's be honest. Lois didn't leave me. She didn't leave you. She didn't leave grandmother or grandfather or Justice. She left Ned. So why do we have to sit here and take the blame for it?
Well, you know, there's a kernel of truth in what AJ says in spite of himself. Darling, I know you're upset now, but was there ever a more perfect marriage than your grandparents? And they've had their separations. If Lois really loves you...
What the hell do you know about love? And what the hell do you know about loving me?
Darling, all I'm trying to say is that, well, a woman gets really emotional, even irrational when she's pregnant. Suddenly she feels vulnerable for absolutely no...
Did you go for her jugular?
You don't understand what I'm trying to say. Maybe in the moment, this little tiff seems like a permanent separation.
Shut up, Mother. Shut up.
Just let me finish, sweetheart.
Finishing you is exactly what I intend to do. Do you have any idea, any of you, what this family is losing? Do you remember when Lois first walked into this house? How shocked you all were by the sheer sound of her? And not the way she talked. The sound of someone laughing. And not in derision. But because she just enjoyed the hell out of being alive. How long had it been since anyone expressed so much as an interest in whether you got out of bed? She was our conscience. She was the one who could tell us when we were wrong and why.
Ned, if you don't walk out of this room right now and go get your wife, you're a fool. Forget about your contract. We'll rip it up.
Now, just wait. It doesn't have to be one or the other necessarily.
Edward, shut up. Ned, if you do what Justice advises, there will be no repercussions. I give you my word on that.
That's exactly what I intend to do, Grandmother. I will stay and honor this agreement for 6 months. That should be long enough to get this company back on track. And after that, you can just get a cardboard cutout of me and stick it behind my desk and Tell people that I'm in a meeting for the next 2.5 years, because I'll be with my wife, if she'll have me.
I know it's none of my business, Ned, but didn't you and Lois discuss this whole contract thing?
Of course we did.
Then you know damn well what she'll be waiting for you in 6 months or not, right? Huh? Well, are you worried our corporate kangaroo here may start acting up in 6 months and a day?
Let him.
You don't mean that, I hope.
Of course I do. One bailout, Grandfather, that's all you get. See, whether you understand this or not, I know what Lois wants for our child.
And it's not you.
It's not us. She knows as long as she's a part of this family, you'll be all over this child like flies on meat.
Fine, Ned. What do you say you just cut yourself out from the whole family? Solve all your problems. Take your wife, take all those happy little kids you plan on having, and move somewhere where none of us can find you. You'll be safe.
Well, I don't get why you're not doing that now, Ned.
You see, the reason that Nedley is making this big sacrifice, the only reason that he's making this sacrifice and allowing Lois to go is because he knows what he'd have to give up to keep her. Ooh, that'd be a whole lot tougher, wouldn't it, Ned? Oh, come on, let's face it. Right now, Ned has got everybody eating crow. He's been hailed as the family savior. He's been recognized as the crown prince. It's like a fantasy come true for you, isn't it, Ned? And you certainly are not going to give this up for something as unexceptional as marital bliss. No, you're not going to do it today, and you certainly aren't going to do it in 6 months.
Well, you're right about one thing. For once in your miserable life. That I am as much of a Quartermain as any of you. And if I walked away right now, I wouldn't have that privilege reserved for a Quartermain who always comes out on top. By which, of course, I mean revenge. You want me back at the helm? You want me running ELQ, lean and mean and tight as a drum? Then it's her or me. I want my mother gone. From this house, from this family, and this time for good.
Darling, do you think it was wise for you to come here tonight in the state that you're in?
Oh, flying high now, Mother.
What I mean is, I don't think that this is something that needs a full board vote. I mean, it's really much more of a personal issue than a business issue.
Actually, as legal counsel, I'd like to suggest that getting rid of you could be very beneficial to the company.
Yes, well, you never liked me from the moment you laid eyes on me.
Ned, what did you have in mind here? A public beheading or what? I mean, not that I'd be opposed to it, but your mother over there, she's got a hefty portion of ELQ shares. It's going to be awfully hard to get rid of her.
I'll take care of that. Grandfather, I've signed your contract. Show it to the subsidiaries, show it to the press, show it to the president for all I care. But before you hand it over to council, throw my mother out of your house. Order her never to come back, and then leave her to me.
And what about Dylan? Is he banished as well? He's her brother, for God's sake.
Don't you worry about Dylan. I'll take care of him, but you won't spend another night under this roof.
Are you listening to this nonsense? You could drain every drop of blood out of my veins, and I would still be your daughter, and I'd still have your youngest grandson.
For now, you haven't.
Oh, Daddy, this isn't about stock options or trust funds. That isn't what makes me a Quartermain. That's not something you can sign away.
How big a fool do you think I am? Oh, yes, to my shame, you are my daughter. But Lois has been more of a daughter to me than you ever were, even on your best day. Now, if driving her away were all you had done, I would still be sickened by the sight of you. But you had to turn against all of us and throw in with that cold-blooded reptile and try to destroy everything that I've spent a lifetime trying to build.
I was thinking of Dylan, not of anybody else, and I have already admitted to you that I was wrong.
Now, Ned is right. You are not worthy to shine his shoes. Tracy, I want you and your bags and your boy out of this house within the hour. And if you ever dare to show your face on this property again, you will find yourself in jail for trespassing.
that what you want, Mother? Of course it's not. You're the only one who's ever loved and understood me.
I loved Lois, too.
Oh, Mother, please. She considered me a rival. She was driving a wedge between Ned and me. I was trying to protect my relationship with my son.
Stop lying. Lois had become the heart of this family. There was no cruelty in her. My God, Tracy, she was carrying your own grandchild, my great-grandchild, whom now I may never be able to see because of you. I shall carry that with me to my grave.
One hour. And don't let me see your face in between.
Sir.
Bye, Auntie Tracy.
First rule of business, never leave yourself without an ally.
Tracy. Tracy. Dear sister, you gambled and you lost. It happens. Bye.
Dr. Quartermain, Dr. Dorman is on the phone for you.
We'll get together very soon and listen to the rest of that tape. Don't call me. I'll call you.
You lost her, you know.